Good morning, everybody. This is Tim and Janine Elwell, and welcome to our PEZ house. So yeah, most of us, we all have PEZ rooms, but we kind of incorporated our whole house as a dedication to PEZ. So we've busted out of that room, and we've utilized every room. So we love displaying. So we make displays in different rooms for different pieces. Like you'll see some of our vintage are in with a display by themselves. They're not all together. So I don't know. I like doing it that way. It looks better. So this is our living room, and this is where we started doing all of our autograph PEZ. That's a nice diamond painting we got at an auction, one of the conventions. But yeah, Superman, Josh Reddick, Lou Ferrigno. And over here you got Linda Blair, Elvira. And this is one of my favorite pieces. That's Jack in the Box. This actually came from the Burlingame Museum. When they closed up, they were selling off some of their stuff, and I was actually lucky enough to get this for my birthday from my wife Janine. So this is actually the original Jack in the Box with the letter and the mascot with his autograph and everything. Freddy Krueger, Ghostbusters. And go over here, and this is these are metal fabrication pieces that my nephew, he used to work for. He made these up for me, and then I put colored construction paper behind them, give them a little more pop. And you got over here, you got the Brady Bunch. One of my favorite movies ever. Slapshot with the Hanson brothers. And over here, you got some Billy bookcases. Some miscellaneous stuff in there, the Jones bottles, my guns, PVC stuff. Some box sets. Here's some common stuff. Gotta finish these off. So we're from Savannah, Georgia, and I actually work for IKEA, the distribution center here. So I have to represent with all the IKEA stuff. These shelves are made by IKEA, perfect for the box sets. Our skis. So yeah, that's our living room. So now as you go out here to the hallway, you got our upstairs, you got some pretty cool artwork from friends of ours. Awesome stuff. This here is our wall of giants. We are up to about 184 different giants. We got this wall here. What a task that was, putting those shelves up there on a ladder. One hand holding the shelf, one hand holding the bracket, and no hands holding the ladder. Yeah, fun. No. And we got out here some more of the giants above the doorway. And these are all the Snoopies and the Charlie Browns, all the sports stuff. And Witchblade comic book series, set of 5. And in our doorway are all the t-shirts. Made that all t-shirts hanging in these frames. And then we'll go over here. This is our formal living room, but who needs a formal living room? Who uses that? So after years of begging the wife to make this a PEZ room, because we were getting tight in the main room, she finally agreed, and this is where it all started, making it a PEZ house instead of a PEZ room. So we got more Billies. Oops, sorry about that. The finger. More Billies. This room was going to be actually dedicated to all Pop PEZ. But they came out fast and furious in the beginning and then slowed down tremendously. But I don't have everything, but we have a lot of them. On that shelf there on the left is miscellaneous stuff. Our tins up top. Love the Pop PEZ. The number of characters they have, and just the molds are just amazing. And then a lot of these, you know, PEZ never did. So brings back a lot of childhood memories. Over here we got the PEZ yo-yos. Love the PEZ yo-yos. We collect cats too. This shelf here. So on top, you'll see the state map. Every state we go to, we try to buy a PEZ dispenser from that state and whatever represents that state. So for example, Connecticut, where we are originally from, we got the PEZ Boy because of the PEZ Visitor Center. You know, Florida, we got Mickey Mouse. You know, just something to represent what that state is. I think we're down to like 15 states to go. Which we're gonna get a couple of those this summer. Over here is one of my favorite cases. We were talking about displays earlier. A lot of the vintage, we kind of like incorporate them into the groups. So this is kind of like our circus, with the ringmaster, obviously. And then my two favorite dispensers, elephant with hair. And then down here, the mobilized Indians. Those are my two favorite. But, you know, we have tickets to the old Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus from years and years ago when we went with the kids. So, the header. So I like to incorporate that stuff instead of just doing all vintage in one shelf. Yes, it looks great because you see all these vintage, but I just like displaying them differently. Like down here, we have the doctor and nurses. Janine's grandmother was a nurse years ago, so this is actually a case dedicated to her. This is actually her original, her medicine case, I guess you would call it, that she would use. Some old pictures, certificate. Of course, I had to throw in the PEZ pills. I think Phyllis had those. Some PEZ books, PEZ boxes. A lot of these boxes, well, all these boxes are different. Every logo on them is different with the candy cellos, not cello, but poly bags in them. Vending machine, bubblegum machine. This here, you got some glasses. This thing actually spins. Pretty cool. Down here is all our swag stuff. Another shout out to IKEA. Glass top with the shelf inside. And we just took all the swag stuff, kind of like mixed them in there. So when you're sitting here looking in there, you just see all the stuff throughout the years. Some of the stuff is pretty incredible, what people thought of to do. So yeah, that's our formal living room. And then we'll go here, why not? Formal dining room. Got her to agree to the formal living room. So we never used the dining room. We have a kitchenette. Kids are grown, kids are out. So we never used it. So asked her if we can do that. And she agreed, so. 6-foot grasshopper. What an escapade was getting that. Driving up to Baltimore, Maryland to pick it up from a guy. Coming home, head on the dashboard, feet all the way extended back into the trunk of a Hyundai Elantra. One of us driving, one of us in the back seat, sicker than a dog. Fun times. Some Steve Glue stuff. All you ATX, Austin, Texas, you know. And over here you got some Detolfs, IKEA. A lot of Relay for Life, Jerry Battenfield. Always, always, always supporting. Japanese minis. We just started redoing this shelf. We got some more in the other room that we got to finish. We got to get more bleachers for the Detolfs, so we can finish that out. Some of the die-cast stuff, which I kind of like. I love the die-cast stuff. Use a lot of pins and buttons, bunch of stuff just clipped to the board there. One of my favorites too, Labatt's Blue PEZ dispenser. Actually took a long time. They don't have Labatt's here in Savannah. They have it, but it's in a bottle. I needed the cans. Finally found the cans. Yeah. Anybody that visits us, we can take a picture, or they take a picture of their favorite area in the house with the PEZ. So we always have fond memories of who has come, and all is welcome. And some of our cello stuff. Kind of like getting into the cello stuff. Coco Mars. Love this spinning rack with the header. Pens. Cat's Tail. Walking Dead. One of my favorite movies ever. Shows ever. Even got a poster signed by Herschel. Silver bullions. Over here, hearts. Hate them. Sorry. Too many. Look the same. Some of the sweetened snacks. All the die-cast and cars and stuff. some candy in here, different candy types. Down here I got a bunch of the engineers. Sorry about the glare again. Yeah, so I got some engineers with the train sets. So again, I like to display certain vintage with what they're representing. You got Glenn up there with an autographed Snoopy Pez. Then you got this mug here. Jim Blaine made a giant out of him. This here, probably 3 or 4 years ago. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. Hey, Jim. 3 or 4 years ago, had a auction, and he cut his goatee off, and I started the bid. And I won his little goatee that will forever be in our home. So we made a giant Pez dispenser out of him. Our hallway, going down our hallways, a lot of comic books, ad sheets, cool stuff. I love doing that, the ad sheets. ETX Pez. Hopefully we got that coming in. I want to say they were talking 2025. Love Austin. Austin, Texas. I'll go down here, and this is actually where it started. This is our Pez door. And actually I'm trying to figure out a way to make that a fake door so it doesn't look like a door. I'm gonna frame it out like and put a big poster up there with a frame so that it's a hidden door. And then this is where it all started. And as you see, kind of ran out of room. So that's why we went out into the house. Over here you got some of the mugs. Janine likes all the different mugs. All the Pez masks. Here's some more vintage. Thanks. Over here you got the Lego Disney castle. My daughter is a big, well, we're all Disney freaks, but she actually did the college program for Disney. So she had to have that. And then when she moved out, she didn't take it, so we took it. Thank you, Maya. With Mickey and Minnie, all the Fab Five up there. You got some new cornhole boards. Yeah, we know who the cornhole champion is. It's not the wife. Don't believe what you hear. A bunch of the Barkies. Another one, not a fan of, honestly. Energizer Bunny. Over here. A lot of the holiday stuff. Old Toys R Us display stand. Drove 13 hours to get that. A lot of the Christmas ornament stuff. And watches. Bobbleheads, love the bobbleheads. Love the sleeve stacks. This old, not old, but this spin rack got back at the PVC years ago. There's some more of the bobbleheads. More of the Japanese minis that we gotta finish putting out front in the details. So yeah, we're forever changing display. We started doing the armies, but yeah, not a fan. This here's the gown you used to have to wear when you went to the visitor center. Display window with different characters. Excuse me. And this is the office that they used to use. This used to be the model home. So we kept it just like it is. It's all air conditioned, fans, lighting. It's a lot of our sports stuff. And our trucks. So yeah, that's our PEZ home. I thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys soon.